We've been talking over the last few years about Pastor John Hagee as well as his son, Matthew Hagee. They both are incredible religious extremists, rife with patriotism, the likes of which we have only seen during Hatriot Mail on this program. And recently, John Hagee gave a sermon where he said the greatest problem in this nation are pro-choice or gay-affirming counterfeit Christians. He also went through a bunch of other issues that might affect the nation's survival. And one of those, he says, is social safety net programs. Of course, this seems to be this huge concern for so-called Christians that people seem to be getting free stuff and that's really, really a bad thing. And he said the following during his sermon.
To the healthy who can't work but won't work, get your nasty self off the couch and go get a job. America has rewarded laziness and we've called it welfare. The Bible says, the man that does not work should not eat. I know the liberals hate that verse, but read it and weep. It's God's position. It's God's position.
What a Jesus-like thing to preach, Lewis. What a hypocrite, right? I thought that as Christians, your Messiah was not about hoarding wealth and was about giving to the poor and helping people who are in need. Apparently, I was wrong about that, or apparently he's wrong about what Jesus preached.
Well, we've got some differences of opinion here in the church. I mean, you can ask the Catholics about something, you can ask the Lutherans about something, and you'll get some different answers. I guess we know which side Hagee falls on.
I was trying to figure out who exactly is he talking about, right, when he's addressing the lazy people. Maybe he's talking about the young women who now have infants in red states who are on welfare because people like Hagee denied them actual reasonable sex education as well as birth control and reasonable access to abortion services once the first two are denied to them, which of course causes more pregnancies. I have a feeling his narrative might be a little different on cause and effect there, though.
Probably. It's despicable stuff. I mean, if you're not supposed to help those in need, what's the point? I mean, is this just a business? I'm sure for him it is.
Yeah, it almost seems like there's a plot to first create poor women and then number two, condemn them, probably all under the umbrella of just controlling women, which is really what we've been talking about for a very, very long time. There is one thing though, the thing where he said, he who does not work shall not eat, right? He's talking about it as a strictly biblical thing, but I said to myself, I think I've heard someone else use that phrase. And lo and behold, in Vladimir Lenin's 1917 work, The State and Revolution, Lenin says, he who does not work shall not eat, and says that is a necessary principle under socialism, a preliminary stage, as Lenin saw it, towards a fully communistic society. Pastor John Hagee, in justifying why we shouldn't provide welfare benefits to so-called lazy people who are choosing not to work, has has referenced communist propaganda, and his clueless audience sits there and claps and is none the wiser, Lewis.
It's pretty incredible. I know he has a lot of followers, and I'm sure the vast majority of them just take it all in as if he is God himself. And it's disturbing. It's very disturbing.